You're breaking all the rules here, Carter Faith.
Where are the rules?
I know. There are none. We're not.
Show me the book because I need them.
And I also wanted to congratulate you on your ACM nomination.
Thank you.
For Album of the Year.
Someone in my life said the term bar star. She's like, there's a lot of bar stars here tonight. I was like, writing that down. Sounds like a country song.
You being this soft-spoken, young Southern Belle type girl, and then you're on tour with Post Malone, who has tattoos on his face.
Post Malone DM'd me. He saw a video of me singing Bar Star, and he was like, this is my favorite fucking song right now. And I was like, hell yeah.
Well, welcome to Off the Record, Carter.
Thank you.
It's so good to have you here.
You too. I'm glad to see you.
It's good to see you too. Last time we talked was right before Cherry Valley was about to come out.
Crazy.
It's been almost a year now. A lot has changed for you. Mm-hmm. It's been quite a year.
Been quite a year.
What's been, if you look back to that time before Cherry Valley came out to now, what's been the biggest change in your life?
Biggest change is, we were just talking about it, but I've been on the road more than I ever have this year. Mm-hmm. I've been touring for maybe like 5 years, but never like this. Yeah. I've never had these opportunities, so that's...
Do you get time to be at home? Are you taking a break?
A little bit.
Yeah.
People keep asking me that. I'm like, what do you think?
No.
No. And they're like, how are you taking care of yourself? I'm like, I don't know what that means. But trying to.
Yeah, that's good. Well, enjoy it. Well, at least I hope you're enjoying it while you're out there. I am. Because I've talked to a lot of artists who kind of don't even remember that time when they were breaking through because they were just so go, 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 go. Mm-hmm. So are you able to take time to enjoy it?
I am, because I feel like, I don't want to say I'm out of my depths, but I definitely still feel like I just got here and have like stars in my eyes about it, you know, like my whole band, crew, and my photographer, Lily, who has been on the road with me since I started. Yeah. We're all doing this for the first time, so there's no one jaded.
Oh, that's
great.
We're
all just excited.
Yeah. It's a shared experience that
totally.
You get to do together. That's so great. And I also wanted to congratulate you on your ACM nomination.
Thank you.
For Album of the Year.
Crazy.
First debut album in about a decade. I think Stapleton did it before you.
That's what I heard.
That's what I hear. How does that feel to be nominated?
That was probably the craziest thing of anything that's ever happened to me in my whole life, honestly. I mean, I've grown up watching ACMs and always dreamed of just getting to go. And I knew I was going to get to go because I had like a dress I really wanted to wear, and I was like, well, I get to go because I want to wear this dress. And just to be nominated and have a reason to really, really be there was, I mean, I'm still kind of mind blown by it, to be honest.
That's amazing. Does that recognition validate what you are feeling, or does it change the way that you're going to be doing things, or what were your thoughts? It
really validated it.
Yeah.
I think, you know, me and Topher, who made this record together, we really had no expectations. I knew that a lot of it wouldn't be seen as commercial, whatever that means, and I wasn't kind of going down a narrow path that I maybe thought about going down or could have gone down. And I knew it was different, and so like to have it be recognized like that just kind of validated it.
Yeah.
It just confirmed like my taste for myself. And I mean, I'm definitely nervous to make another record. I'm not going to say I'm like, hell yeah, I know what I'm doing. But it definitely gave me some sort of like seed to keep in my brain to remind myself how I felt when I made Cherry Valley.
Why are you nervous? Because you're worried that it won't live up to Cherry Valley? Or
for sure.
Yeah.
And I guess I always thought the more eyes you get, the more success you have, you feel more confident. And that is so opposite for me. I'm like, oh my God, I've never been less sure a little bit, which is like kind of embarrassing to admit.
Not at all.
I think it takes you out of it because you're just naturally thinking about what people are going to think because they're watching you.
Well, I was going to say the bigger you get as well, the more people critique you.
Totally.
And we'll tell you what you're doing wrong all the time, constantly. Yeah. Have you had that experience online yet? Have you been...
Oh, yeah.
Had the comments? Do you read the comments?
Yes.
Yeah.
The new thing people are saying about me is that I have wide set eyes, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, people are so mean.
People are mean. I mean, there's worse things you could say.
Yeah.
But that's been one, and I'm like, huh.
Do you find yourself sitting in the mirror like, wait a minute, do I?
Like, ruler. It literally made me and Lily did that the other day. I was like, how wide are your eyes?
That's perfect. I love that.
Yeah.
So what have you learned about yourself through all this, going through this now, like you hadn't before?
I think I learned about myself that I do have like a natural instinct to kind of go against the grain in a way. And maybe that's what I'm trying to find, that piece of myself again, because I've always been like that. I mean, even doing things I love, like when someone was teaching me a chord on guitar, I'm like, no, I don't, I'm going to do it differently, you know, which is definitely a blessing and a curse. But I've taken that approach with my career and my music, and I think it served me in a lot of ways. But that's something I've learned about myself that was special, that I'm trying to like listen to, because it gets quieter as you go on.
I like that. Are you writing now for the next? I know we're going to talk about the deluxe. We're going to talk about that first. But are you writing now in advance for the next album? Are you thinking about it
now? Yeah, we can talk about the deluxe, but my head is forward always. Yeah. I'm definitely in that next era, that next world, I guess.
Yeah. And so you went from before Cherry Valley to now you were just on tour with Post Malone.
Yeah.
The big ass stadium tour.
That was crazy.
Talk about that. What was that experience like for you?
It was a big ass stadium tour.
Had you played stadiums before?
No.
No, this was the first time.
Never.
Okay.
I mean, I remember when I got that offer, and me and my keys player Rob and my guitar player Stefan, we were in a Wagoneer driving to these Noah Cyrus shows, which were super fun, but we were like, what? We're going to do stadiums?
That's great.
And so it was just, I mean, yeah, I guess that goes back to not being jaded. Everything about it was new, and I learned a lot. I gained a lot of like stage confidence, because you literally have to go be confident on stage to make the people in the back even think about looking at you.
Yep.
And tough skin, because most people are not listening to you. And then I learned a lot just watching Post Malone every night. Like, he's a star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different audience, I would say, for you and for Post Malone. So how did you...
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Well, yeah, how did you win them over?
This is always a thing I struggle with, too. Like, do you alter your set when you're opening for what you think the audience is going to like, or do you stay really true to yourself to gain the fans that will be your fans?
Right, for your music.
So I tried to do that, and I'm glad I did that. I feel like I would have had like some sense of regret if I didn't do that, and yeah, I just tried to not really make total eye contact.
just look at the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm like, how are you feeling back there?
That's hilarious. So did you get to hang with Post?
No.
No, not at all. So no advice, or you didn't get to know him or anything like that?
No, I saw him from afar a lot, but...
Well, it's so funny because the contradiction of, it's, I guess, superficial and judgmental on my part, but you being this soft-spoken, young Southern Belle type girl, and then you're on tour with Post Malone, who has tattoos on his face, and Jelly Roll.
Totally.
Who's also tatted on his face, too. Just the contradiction is like, how did they decide to have you open for them? I mean, it's great. You're fabulous and everything's going on.
Yeah, my thought exactly, though. Like,
it's just two totally different audiences.
I think, I do remember Post Malone DM'd me. He saw a video of me singing Bar Star.
Okay.
And he was like, this is my favorite fucking song right now. And I was like, hell yeah. So I think just that. Like, I think he just liked my music, which is cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I'm definitely up there saying fuck and shit and bitch.
You go, girl.
So I think probably when I came on stage every night, people were confused. And then hopefully by the end, they're like, oh, she's a little mad. Something's off. Something's off in her brain. So that might be why she's here.
I would say there's some anger or some badassery, I would think.
Thank you. That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah. I've always said, and we talked about this last time, I love your songwriting. Your lyrics are so, and just like I said, a young soft-spoken Southern belle, and the songs that you write are so contradictory of what people may assume you are like. So what's the real Carter Faith?
I think, if I think I know what I look like.
Good, you do have a mirror. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I really like freaking people out or surprising them when I sing and say lyrics that are a little off the wall. And so it's kind of addicting. Like, I think it goes back to me being a little bit of like, I want to make people uncomfortable.
Yes.
Because in the South, you're like very taught not to make anyone uncomfortable. And I never really stood for that. It's not what I believe in.
I love that. That's great. And we keep hearing the jingling. So I want to show everyone your shoes on how, if you can lift your foot up. Yeah.
I'll just...
There's little spurs on the back.
Yeah. Me and my friend made these.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
They're called, well, I think we might start selling them.
You should.
Just for fun.
Yes.
But they're called Spurlet.
But look at that heel, too.
I know.
Are your feet killing you in those?
Yeah. Well, that's why I walked in barefoot. I drove here barefoot. But yeah, I wore them at the Opry the other night, like I told you.
Yep.
And
making all the racket and walking down the halls.
And I like kind of just crept on stage a little bit. I don't know.
That's great.
To make a scene, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. You got to make a scene. You got to get out there, right?
Exactly.
Keeps going. Doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop.
So what I want to do, well, we started off, we talked about a couple of things. We play a game here.
Oh.
Just to loosen it up a little bit. But I'm going to give you 2 songs.
Okay.
You're going to pick your favorite. We're going to pit the songs against each other. You pick your favorite, and we'll go down a list. But I picked songs from 2012 to 2020, which is your basically formative years.
I like
so
this.
You were probably, I would assume you were listening to country music as you were growing up. And so there's a couple of country songs here that I want to do. So we'll start with Cruise versus Body Like a Back Road by Sam Hunt.
Well, I bet everyone else says Cruise, so I'm going to say Body Like a Back Road.
Okay.
I think that's a great hook.
It's a great song,
Cool title, yeah. Yes. And justice for Sam Hunt. Where is he?
Go Sam.
Yeah, come back.
Body Like a Back Road by Sam or Beautiful Crazy by Luke Combs?
I did a project on Beautiful Crazy in college, actually. And there was like one line that bothered me in it, so Body Like a Back Road.
So you're angry about it?
Yeah.
What was the line?
It was like, she does her makeup. I'm like, why are we always talking about girls doing their makeup? No offense to my North Carolinian.
None taken from
Brethren.
any of those.
Yeah.
So you're going to go with Body Like a Back Road?
Yes.
So Body Like a Back Road versus Follow Your Arrow by Casey Musgraves.
Follow Your Arrow.
I knew you were going to pick that. I feel like that's a you song.
For sure.
Follow Your Arrow by Casey or Girl Crush by Little Big Town?
Ooh. I mean, both I love so much, but Girl Crush is just everything.
It's good.
It's so good.
Girl Crush versus I Hope by Gabby Barrett.
I think Girl Crush. Although there was a lot of writes I went in trying to write a song like I Hope. Like
really?
I loved that song.
Yeah.
But Girl Crush.
Girl Crush versus Drunk on a Plane by Dierks Bentley.
I feel like Drunk on a Plane is like a little too close to home. So Girl Crush.
Too many days being drunk on a plane. Girl Crush versus Blown Away by Carrie Underwood.
Oh my God. I can see the music video, but still Girl Crush.
Girl Crush versus Die a Happy Man by Thomas Rhett.
Still Girl Crush.
And Girl Crush versus Meanwhile Back at Mama's by Tim and Faith.
Oh, that's a good one. Still Girl Crush.
Girl Crush.
Yeah.
So why Girl Crush? What do you love about it?
I love that song because it was very current. Like, people were like, I have a girl crush, whatever. I feel like that was something people were saying online. So I thought that was really smart. I was in high school when this came out, and I had it on repeat for a whole week as I was driving to school, and my little brother, I was driving him, and he was pissed. But I just loved it. It's so beautiful. It's such a different way of saying that, and I loved that it caused a ruckus.
I agree. And I wasn't in high school, but I played it over and over again as well.
Yeah,
so it's a great song for any age.
Just so good.
So who was influencing you back in those days? Who were you at that point when you were in high school? Were you like, I'm going to be a singer, I want to write songs? Is that when you decided, or?
I did not know I had the balls yet to do that. I loved music growing up, and I learned to play guitar and piano, slightly, not super amazingly, but enough to start to learn to play shows, and like I did open mics, and I had a little bar show in my hometown where I did covers.
Well, that's cool.
Which was so funny looking back. I did 4-hour-long shows, and now I'm like 45 minutes. You're going to have to pay me more for that. But
oh my, how times have changed.
I know, it's so sad. But I feel like people who were influencing me were definitely Casey and Miranda. A lot of people I'd find on the internet, like Lana Del Rey, and, you know, like random bands from before, Beach Boys, Fleetwood Mac, the Beatles, things my grandparents listened to. And yeah, I just remembered when I wrote my first song, I was listening to this song called Sweet By and By, and I loved the chords, but the words weren't like saying what the chords felt like to me. And that was like the first lightning bolt for me.
Interesting.
And I got obsessed with it. I found out about, I mean, I know it sounds dumb, but I found out about Nashville. I didn't really have any concept that people wrote songs.
Yeah, no, it doesn't sound dumb. A lot of people said they didn't know songwriting was a thing.
Not at all. Like, never crossed my mind. And I found out about it, and I definitely moved here to be a songwriter. Okay. Just because I was scared, really, to be a singer. But then I didn't really want people to sing my songs. I was like, no, that's for me.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it was weird.
So, because you're from North Carolina.
I am.
So, was it a lot of music in North Carolina growing up? Or
I feel like people loved music.
Yeah.
There was, like, you could get a summer pass ticket to the amphitheater, and it was all the country concerts, and everyone would be, like, waiting to get it right away. So everyone I grew up around loved music. We had little venues where we'd go see, like, bands we didn't even know about. My parents loved music, my grandparents. But, yeah, it was just kind of a part of your life.
It was just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one was going to make that their job.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you have out Cherry Valley, but you have since released 5 more songs,
Yes.
Cherry Valley Forever.
Yes.
So what made you want to expand it and add these 5 songs? What was missing from it that you wanted to add to it?
I don't know if I thought anything was missing, but I had started writing for the next album, whatever, and there was just some songs that I really loved that I didn't think were going to make the next thing because they didn't really fit what I am envisioning. But I didn't want to, like, kill them. So I thought about how I would do that. I thought about an EP just to put out some new stuff because I'm addicted to making music and putting it out, of course. But when we did the Cherry Valley tour, I had never done a headline tour before. I knew what my album was doing based on, like, how people would message me online or what they all loved, but I didn't see the people. And so when I saw the people in real life, I was like, whoa, people actually resonated with this album, not just the, like, Barstar and Betty that are on playlists.
Right.
They loved, like, Misery Loves Company and random-ass songs like that I really loved the most, too. And so I thought maybe I could have, like, a little audience for these songs, and that if I wanted to keep being in this world for a second, they would, too. So that's why I did that.
It's a great world. It's a fun world.
Thank you.
So these were newly written. They weren't written with the old album, and they didn't make that album. These were newly written for something else, but just...
And I didn't have a plan to make a debut.
Plan.
Like, we were like,
okay.
What? Wait, we don't have any more pictures to post.
So how did you go? The songs are Dead Horse, Pearl-Handled Pistol, help me out.
Ain't Over Me Yet, If a Man's from Texas, and Nothin Better to Do.
How did you decide? Were these the only 5 you wrote and you decided they would be on the album, or were there more and you decided these need to be?
There was a couple more, but whenever I'm picking songs for something, it kind of reveals itself, like just the songs that I'm choosing to listen to over and over again. That's kind of what I go with. I felt like If a Man's from Texas, I don't think I'll be doing like another Barstar honky tonk thing totally.
Right.
And I was like, but I love this song, so it can be here. You can come.
Yeah.
And then Ain't Over Me Yet, I just loved that one since we wrote it. I wore that one out. Pearl-Handled Pistol, I really wanted to do a song with Laci. We wrote it together and we were obsessed with it. Nothin Better to Do, I I don't know, I wanted like a duet with a guy. I didn't have any collabs on the album, so I thought that would be fun. And then Dead Horse, I don't know, it held some sort of significance to me. I liked when we wrote it.
I want to go much deeper into all of those songs, but just to hear that. So I do want to talk about that. But let's go back to Cherry Valley, the original. You keep mentioning Bar Star, and that was a hit for you. Talk about that song a little and what it's about and how that came up. Take us into the writer's room with you, if you will.
Yeah. Someone in my life said the term bar star. She's like, there's a lot of bar stars here tonight. And I was like, writing that down. Sounds like a country song. And yeah, when I listen to it now, I'm like, I don't even know what this is about, to be so honest. I guess it's about like a boyfriend who's drunk and annoying, but you kind of you have stars in your eyes when you look at him.
Right.
Which is just kind of like a shallow thought, but it's fun.
But everybody goes through it. It's relatable.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it can be just for a night. And so it sounded like a bar to me.
Yeah.
And I really have fun singing that song. I love doing the little yodel thing and the key change. And it reminded me a lot of my favorite songs that were older.
Yeah.
And it put me in a scene in my head.
It's a fun song. And
thank you.
I was watching the video too just recently. Billy Bob Thornton is in it. So talk about how that happened. How'd you get him to be in your video?
I wrote some songs with him for the Landman soundtrack.
Get out.
I know. I got in touch with him because of Dave Cobb.
Okay.
They were like trying to find people to write with, and he asked me to come down to Texas where he was shooting, and me and Jessie Jo Dillon went down there, and we spent like a week writing with him and Mark Colley, who's also in the show and had some hits in the 90s. And I don't know, we kind of just became like fast friends. It was my birthday while we were down there, and we went to dinner, and Sam Elliott came, and I was like, I don't know where I am right now.
Oh my God.
It was crazy, and just kept in touch. And I just asked him. I remember I was flying back, and I was drunk on a plane. And Jesse was like, just ask him if he'll be in it. And I asked him, he's like, I would love to. I didn't even have to like manipulate him or anything.
I didn't have to manipulate him. Do you believe your life right now?
No.
I mean, not many people can be like, I was out to dinner with Billy Bob and Sam Elliott came and,
I know.
And Mark Colley.
So crazy.
That's crazy.
It's just, I don't know how I got here.
So talent.
Thank you.
Did you watch Landman? Are you watching that?
It's great.
That's a good show.
I'm like, I have to watch it now.
And so you wrote a song called Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
Work tape. Was that before he was in the video, after you met him? What was that?
It was super weird because I've always said like, I think Billy Bob Thornton is he's everything. Like, I think he's the best.
I was going to say, tell me you have a crush on Billy Bob Thornton without telling me you have a crush on him.
I'm not going to say it, but you said it for me.
I just said it. There you go.
But we were texting back and forth talking about writing, and me and Jesse and Topher were hanging out, and I was like, can you believe this? This is crazy. I'm texting Billy Bob Thornton. And so we were like, we should just write him a song. And I sent it to him. So that was before I met him.
Oh, really?
That was bold.
Did he respond?
Yeah, he sent me a selfie and he said, I'm blushing.
That's awesome. Maybe that's how you got on the Landman soundtrack, because he loved that song.
So maybe it was manipulation after all.
You're good, girl. You're good. Do you still keep in touch with him?
I do. It was his birthday the other day.
Oh, did you wish him a happy birthday?
I did.
Oh, that's so sweet. Will we see you in Landman, perhaps?
Oh my God, that would be cool.
That would be fun, right?
That would be really cool.
So let's get into the songs. Cherry Valley, Forever. Let's pick one. Let's start with Dead Horse.
Okay.
Give me the story behind that. And actually first start with the first thing that pops into your head when I say Dead Horse. What do you think of when we talk about that song?
Can't say that.
No, you can. Good or bad.
I wrote this couple, I guess maybe a year and a half ago, and I was on the road, and I met a guy when I was on the road, and I was like, it's not going to work out. He lives very far away. But that's kind of what it was about. I was like, in a cool world, I would love to beat this dead horse into the ground and like see what it would do, but I don't have time for that.
I was thinking, listening to all these songs, they're kind of like going back to something familiar, I guess, really. Are these all about the same guy,
No.
or? No.
A couple of them.
Couple.
Yeah.
Which ones? Which ones are the same guy? You don't have to say. That's fine.
If a Man's from Texas is about people from a person from Cherry Valley original.
Oh.
So anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. But back to Dead Horse. You wrote that with Lauren Hungate and Topher Brown, who produced your album. Talk about the camaraderie between the three, because they wrote a couple of these songs on the album.
And so many on Cherry Valley, too. And ones I've put out before.
Yeah.
But I met them, I don't know. The first song we ever wrote together was Greener Pasture.
Okay.
And I remember that was a time in my life where every co-write I went into, I was so nervous. I didn't know what I was doing there. I would prepare like 10 ideas just to try to prove that I was good. And I remember I walked into that write, and Topher was laying on the couch, like fully vertical or horizontal.
Horizontal.
Yeah. Hot dog style. Yeah. And Lauren Hungate had these lyrics written on a speeding ticket she had just gotten on the way there. So I was like, okay, these are weird people.
Those are your people?
These are my people.
Yeah.
And we just kind of clicked, and we've gone on many like writers' trips since then. I consider them like just family at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like we can write a song in 10 minutes. And so we wrote Dead Horse. We wrote Dead Horse when Topher just moved into his new house, and all he had in there was his grand piano. So that was really cool. But yeah, I can't thank them enough for writing songs with me. I don't think any of these songs would have happened if I just was trying to write them by myself.
That's awesome. That's high praise for them. Let's talk about Nothin Better to Do. Mm-hmm. That's with Wyatt Flores.
Yes.
How did you guys meet and get together on this song?
Wyatt was one of the first people to take me on tour.
Oh, okay.
I think it was, we were talking about it the other day, I think 3 years ago, it was his first headline tour.
Yes.
And I got asked to do that. I was just me and my guitar. I would drive myself to the shows. Sometimes my mom drove me to the shows for fun because I had no idea what I was doing. And he was so nice. They're so good, his band and him. And his whole band was so nice. I love that he has like just such a different sound. Mm-hmm. And I think with this new album, it's cool that he's exploring new avenues too of himself and in that sound. Yeah. And I wanted to do a duet. We wrote a duet, and I wanted someone that I found good on it. There's many ideas thrown around.
Makes sense.
And someone who is different, and I don't know, just I feel like I have like a unique voice. Mm-hmm. Like the timbre of my voice is unique, and his is too.
But they go so well together.
Yeah, like shockingly.
Yeah.
So you never know. And I was very glad that that worked out and that he said yes.
That's awesome.
He's such a sweetheart.
And you were on the Opry the other night.
Yes.
You performed on the Opry, invited him out. Mm-hmm. So how was that experience, being on the Opry stage?
It was so
with him?
fun. Yeah. I mean, I feel like he's just sweet. And he's kind-hearted, which I guess means sweet. And he's funny. And it's just cool to have a song with somebody and to get to perform it, especially at the Opry. Yeah. I haven't had a ton of moments like that. I've done like little collaborations here or there, but this one feels like a solid, we did a duet. Yeah. And so it's just really fun.
It's a great song.
Thank you.
First, tell me, what do you love about performing on the Opry? What does it mean to you?
It means so much to me. Honestly, my favorite part of the Opry is backstage. It's so...
where everybody kind of mingles.
Yeah, it's so... There's nothing else I've done that feels like that. I mean, you just meet crazy people back there, and everyone, their guard is down. Like, it's family. And
by crazy, you mean just like
Vince Gill.
You can't believe they're here. Yeah.
Definitely also a little crazy, too.
I hear you.
Yeah. Anyway.
So that's cool.
Yeah, but I love singing on that stage. Every time that's the most nervous I ever get is singing on that stage.
Is performing the Opry?
Yeah.
On the Opry
stage. I feel
stage.
like a lot of people say that.
Yeah. It's a big stage.
Yeah.
That's awesome. There's a lyric in Dead Horse. No, not Dead Horse. Nothin Better to Do. Mm-hmm. There's a lyric there that I love that Wyatt sings. It says, "I got a bed, you got a bed. Who wants to sleep alone?" That's a fabulous line.
So
Again, funny. Sounds like a pickup line in a bar that somebody,
Totally.
Did they give it to you or did you give it to somebody?
I've never gotten that one.
Okay.
I feel like people should use that, though.
I do too. I feel like it's I would laugh.
It's factual.
It is. He's not wrong. You're not wrong.
I love, we were joking the other day. It's like, I got a bed, you got a bed. That means we both have beds. I got a car, you got a car. Look at that. We have 2 cars around. It's just silly.
But yes, it is. But it's the way it's portrayed in the song. It's sexy, if you will.
It's sexy. It's simple. It's like, please, would you come over? I don't want to give too much of myself asking, but would you come over?
Yeah. That's awesome. Pearl handled pistol.
Yes.
Talk about that song. What is a pearl handled pistol for?
If you look it up, they're so beautiful. Like, I mean, it's obviously a gun, but it's like, it looks like a woman. Like, it's like a woman gun, you know? They're so ornate, but they can still kill you, obviously. Not to like harp on the gun thing.
I know, but I feel like that that's kind of describes you a little bit.
Thank you.
You're beautiful and sweet.
Thank you.
But you're a badass.
Kill me.
Yeah, you could kill someone.
Yeah, with my shoes.
Yeah. I don't know if they can hear that ring. Every time you move, it rings a little. It's so cute. I love those shoes.
You.
I'm going to plug them for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to sell them for you. So talk about Pearl Handled Pistol.
We wrote that with Jessie Joe and Chris Tompkins. Me and Laci did. Mm-hmm. And Jessie had the title Pearl Handled Pistol. And I don't know if she like saw a picture of one in a book or something, but she was like, we have to write this song. And I feel like Laci kind of reacts to that same description too. She's so sweet, but she's like hardcore badass. And it was just so fun writing it. I feel like we got to maybe tap into a different version of both of ourselves. And I was like, we have to put this out.
So when did you decide that you guys both were going to sing on it and then invite Baby Nova to sing with you?
The deluxe got decided in January, I think. And so I asked her to do it. And I had just found Baby Nova's music on Spotify and was addicted to it. And she's definitely a badass. And I just thought it would be cool to have someone who's not country do a song with 2 maybe like left to center country people. It felt, I don't know why I thought of that.
I know. So did you just reach out to her, or how? Because you didn't know her, right?
I didn't know her.
How did it happen?
I just started messaging with her back and forth, and she came to my LA show on our headline tour and sang a song with me, and she's awesome. We just kind of became friends. She did her vocals on it. We all actually went and did it the same day with Topher, and it was just fun hanging out.
Well, let's talk about the video too, because it's a sexy video.
Thank you.
Kind of not as comedic as Goodbye by All by the Chicks, but a similar vein in the video. But when I was listening to the song, I kind of thought of it as when you were saying "bang bang," you're never going to forget the life you're never going to forget. I was thinking of more of an intimate relationship, whereas in the video, he's dead in a trunk.
Yes.
Not to give it away, but watch the video. So talk about how the video came from.
So the video came from, I'm very proud of her. Her name's Lily Nelson. She's my best friend. She's on the road with me, my photographer, and she's my creative director.
Got it.
I met her in college. We've done everything together. And it's first video she wrote and directed. And it's just like her little baby passion project. And I mean, she worked so hard on it. So I remember we were at the label one day. I was signing vinyl, and we were trying to figure out what we should do. And we just closed our eyes and listened to it. And we both were like, murder. Someone has to die.
Of course.
Of course. But I give her all the credit on that. She like totally took it and ran with it.
Could there be more future projects with Laci, Kaye, and Baby Nova?
Oh my God, I would love to.
Yeah.
I feel like all our voices went well together.
They did.
I just think we have like a similar view on life and kind of same people, different fonts, as they say.
I like that. We can move on from that song, and we can go to the one I did want to talk about was If a Man's from Texas, which you touched on before.
Yes.
But there's a lyric in there that says, "Take it from me, I learned one hell of a lesson."
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that you dated this guy from Texas, because you're from North Carolina. So I'm like, how does a North Carolina girl write about a Texas guy? You obviously dated him, and you learned a lesson from this relationship.
He's not from Texas, actually.
Oh, you made it up?
Yeah. Well, he's acted like he was from Texas, and the idea was, but if he's actually from Texas, he wouldn't be.
You would know.
Acting up. Yeah, you would know. Basically, he's a liar.
Yes, got it now. That's awesome. And you wrote that with Lauren and Topher as well. Yeah. And then there's Ain't Over Me Yet.
Yes.
Talk about that one. Tell us what that's about.
That one I wrote with Hillary Lindsay and Steve Rush. And I think that morning I wrote the chorus. And I brought it in. And I just loved, like, all gussied up to get down. I kept turning that over in my head. And thankfully, they liked the chorus. I think we tweaked a couple lines. And, yeah, we just wrote it from, like, a really honest perspective. And, I mean, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people, I've had this experience before where you're just hoping someone's not ain't over you. You're hoping someone's not over you yet because you're not over them yet.
Right.
And, you know, maybe we could have one last hurrah type thing just for the night. Maybe I'm a little lonely. And other things.
So what made you feel like these 5 particular songs fit in with the 15 previous Cherry Valley songs?
I feel like they all kind of touched on one of the colors of the Cherry Valley color palette to me, in a way, but like taking it a step away from it. I definitely wanted, you know, Cherry Valley's very candy coated and it's a world, and in a way, like a couple characters of myself. And this kind of felt like maybe similar topics, similar approach, but taking a little bit of the makeup off, stripping it back a little bit, because I feel like that's where I am right now. You know, I don't feel like I need to put on a character to put out music that is really honest, because it scares me. So I wanted to like strip back at least one layer of it.
So will we get to a point where we're going to have an album from Carter Faith that reveals all?
I think so.
And allows you to be vulnerable? Yeah,
I mean, I think that is the thing. Like, I didn't know how people would react to Cherry Valley, and honestly, I didn't care. But I think looking back, I put a little bit of separation between me and it to protect myself if people did care or if people read too much into it. Like, Six String is so aggressive, but it's really, really honest, and that scared me a lot. But now I'm like, that's my favorite song, and I'm okay with it being honest. Yeah. So you might be a little more comfortable opening up more on an album. It's just so weird. It's a mindfuck out here. Yeah. We're all going through it. Totally, everything. Yeah, and you go through different stages, because I'm sure a year from now, I'm not sure how I'll feel. I might be super insecure again or super confident again. Yeah. Do you have a favorite on the album? Actually, out of these 5, do you have a favorite? 5. I like Dead Horse a lot. There's like a melody in the second verse, second pre, that has these harmonies on it that really just makes it for me. I love it. Well, I've always said, when we've talked about this the last time you were here, I love your lyrics and the way you write songs. I still go back to one of my top favorite lyrics from the song Grudge. Even Jesus thinks you're a bitch. That's my favorite line ever, and I can't stop thinking about it. And then when I listen to Cherry Valley, I listen to the way you construct songs and the lyrics that you wrote. So talk about that a little, your songwriting process and how you go about constructing these songs. I think I love trying to decide when it's time to say something super simply and something when you kind of want to like wrap it up in a like poetic blanket. And I always love trying to turn a phrase and, you know, trying to dig a little bit deeper to say something the way maybe I haven't said it or someone else hasn't said it, but makes you think about it a little more. Also like writing lyrics that people might not understand the first play and want to listen to again because they're like, what did she mean by that? Yep. And I've just always been obsessed with lyrics. I love words. And so is that how you start with it? You come up with lyrics and then the melody follows? For sure. Yeah. I feel like there's very rare where I like find a melody and try to fit words into it.
Yep.
People have given, you know, you hear people talk about songwriting all the time. I hate being in a write and people are like, that's too many syllables. I'm like, we can make whatever work. Like, if it's what needs to be said or what is justifying this line or fixing the song, like, I'm going to put any lyric in there, even if it's extremely weird or off the cuff or doesn't really fit syllabically, whatever that word is.
There's no rules for you.
Yeah, there's no rules.
Yeah.
And that's why I have so much fun writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've written with some great writers. Jessie Jo Dillon, you mentioned, Shane McAnally.
Yeah.
We mentioned Lauren and Topher. So is there anything you've learned from collaborating with these songwriters that you wish you had known maybe earlier in your career?
One thing I've learned is everyone writes differently. And I don't need to write like anyone else. You can take cool things from everybody. And like I was in a write yesterday where someone was like, okay, but why are we saying this? Is there another line that's making this line make sense? Like, if then type thing. And that's like something I never think about. So I was like, okay, that will make some of my songs make more sense. I'll take that one. But besides that, I think it's really cool to watch everyone write really differently. And you can look around the room and we're all writing the same, trying to find the same line, and everyone's in a different place in their head. And so I think that's important. And I wish I knew back when I started writing songs that saying your ideas out loud keeps it going for other people. That's something I like try to tell people if anyone wants to ask me.
I was going to ask you at the end, any songwriting advice, but go ahead.
It's like, I would always be too scared to say a dumb idea, but there's been so many times where someone said what they thought was a dumb idea and it made my wheels start turning in a different way and land on the line that we were trying to find. So once you like really accept the point of co-writing, I think it makes it a lot easier and a lot less vulnerable and naked.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a different perspective that I haven't heard. But you're going on tour. You just got off tour. We talked about Post Malone. You just got off tour with him. But you're doing the Cherry Valley Forever tour.
I am, yeah.
So talk about that. What are we going to see from a headlining show from you?
I'm so excited. I feel like I have more of a wherewithal going into this leg. I had no idea what I was doing before. No one did on my team.
On your team, you're all new?
We're all new here.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I can like dream up cooler ideas, and I feel like I saw what songs people grabbed onto that I wasn't expecting. I don't want to do like the same set, obviously.
Right.
But I feel like also there's a lot of people who found me since that. So you gotta do the album again.
Give them what they want.
I know. Like, I'd love to play new songs, but I want to like give these songs the life they deserve.
Yeah. What songs popped out when you were out there with Post Malone that people were gravitating towards?
I think Six String really popped out. We didn't put it in the first couple shows because it's definitely a slow build, but there's like a big moment in the bridge that I personally just love to sing. And I thought to myself, if no one's listening to me until the second to last song and I sing this note, maybe they will listen to me. And I will have grabbed a couple extra people. So we added it in, and yeah, it's a slow builder. I think people are confused. And then I sing that and they're like, maybe paying attention.
Yeah, yep.
So
it grabs them.
Yeah. I never thought I would sing that on the Post Malone tour. But I'm glad I did. I feel like it added a lot.
You're breaking all the rules here, Carter Faith.
Where are the rules?
I know. There are none. We're not.
Show me the book because I need them.
We have none. Don't follow them. Was there anything you learned from being on tour during Post's show that you're going to bring with you to this show? Anything performance-wise or stage-wise?
This is kind of weird. I don't know if it'll make sense when I'm saying it, but the way he moves on stage, you can tell he does not give a fuck if he looks weird or awkward.
He's just in the moment.
He's just in the moment. And I think as a woman, a lot of times on stage, you're like, I need to look perfect because people are taking pictures and videos the whole time. Mm-hmm. but it's so much more entertaining to watch someone who's feeling the music, and it makes you want to feel the music too. So that's like maybe a weird one, but I was really noticing it.
I like that.
He's like at some points laying on the ground with the mic in the grate and singing without his hands. But it's interesting to watch.
Yeah.
And
have you ever done that?
No, maybe. Yeah, Cherry Valley Forever tour.
I'd like to see that on this next tour. I think you should do that.
Let's add some new elements.
Work it up. Yeah. So also, before I let you go, I heard that you're making your debut in a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Called Heartland.
I am.
Talk about that. And I just have to say, Jessica Chastain, I adore.
Yes.
So please tell me she was fabulous.
She was great.
Okay. What was that experience like, though, for you?
That experience was crazy. I did that last November, a little bit of October into November.
When is it coming out?
It comes out in the fall.
Okay.
And so that's like a year-ish after I did it. And I mean, that was just a crazy experience. I like doing things I've never done before, but I was totally on edge the entire time, like trying not to mess up anything. There's so many things that go into making a movie, so many people, like so many wires that I'm not stepping on that wire, you know? But it was so fun.
Yeah.
I have always loved film and TV, and getting to kind of look behind the Wizard of Oz curtain was not disappointing for me. It was really cool, and it made me view things with such more respect.
Yeah.
And it was just fun. Like, you know, you're not on a stage. You're performing in front of a crew and, like, really having to tap into emotions that you would never do in front of someone. So
I hear it's a lot of hurry up and wait. Did you find that?
Totally.
Yeah.
There would be times where I had a lot of scenes at night, and so overnights, and there would be a lot of times where they bring you to set, you do your glam, you get dressed, and then hours later they're like, we're not going to get to your scene. You need to go home. So it was, and I don't know, but like there's something about it that I was like, oh my God, this is cool.
What's the role you're playing? The movie's called Heartland.
Yeah, her name's Charlie Hart, and she's a country singer.
Of course.
Yeah. And there's some things that happen, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say
You can't say anything. Yeah.
No one's briefed me. And yeah.
Is that something you want to do again? You see yourself doing more of this?
I'd love to do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel like this sometimes, but when you do something you're really scared of and you're like, oh my God, I finished it. You're like, I want to do it again now.
Yes.
I was so nervous about it, but now I want to do it again.
Yes. Once you get that first get past that initial angst, then
it's addicting.
Then you could do it again. Yeah. So if somebody's listening to Cherry Valley, or take these 5 songs from Cherry Valley Forever, what's one, or they never heard it, what's one song that you would play for them to show what it's all about?
I think I would still play the first single that ever came off of it, which is If I Had Never Lost My Mind. That one will always personally have a space in my heart, but also like in my career, that's the only song I brought into my record deal that I fought for. Yep. I was like, I need to bring this song.
Yep.
And for a minute there, it was just a song on the album, but since then it's done a lot for me. And that's another like seed I'm, I guess, planting within myself, is that I knew that song would be important. And it was important to me, but I had a feeling it would be important to other people. And I definitely feel like it did that, and it changed my life in a lot of ways. I got to sing it on the ACMs. And I remember the first show of Cherry Valley tour when I started that song. And I was like, and everyone in the audience was like, and I was like, my fucking choir of fucked up people, finally.
You found your people.
I found them.
I love it. That's great. So what's the message you want people to take from this new venture, these new songs that you've got on the album?
Ooh, I don't know. I think...
Because they're about relationships, right?
Yeah, they're about relationships. Yeah. I think everyone has relationship advice, but maybe I'm probably wrong, but I kind of feel like just do what you're feeling in that moment. Is that such bad advice?
No.
I don't know. I
love it.
Be smart and know yourself, but also like go where your heart wants to go.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Might hurt you, but it'll...
But
aren't things supposed to hurt you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that makes you appreciate the good times and the love more so.
That's just me.
We should be therapists.
Yeah, exactly. I would get sued.
Let's talk about that just quickly. What's something you'd want to do if you weren't doing this? If you weren't playing?
Oh my God.
If you weren't doing music, where would you be right now, Carter Faith?
I would like to own a bar.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you call said bar?
I'm not sure, and I'm not going to tell you in case.
Just in case it
happens. But I'd love to have a bar that was also like a vintage store. I think that would be really cool. And I would be there all the time.
See, I think that's the perfect way to describe you, too. You know, we talked about the soft-spoken and the badass. Vintage with a bar. Mm-hmm. I think that's totally you.
Thank you. I wanted to be a spy when I was growing up.
Well, there you go. Yeah. That's the other side of you. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
It was great to see you.
So fun. Yeah, you too.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.